Dallas, Fort Worth, and surrounding Metroplex, get ready for the hottest new nighttime entertainment show. I've searched all over the Metroplex looking for the hottest undiscovered talent, and guess what? They weren't hard to find. Even better, I'm bringing them straight to you. It's called Kenn Coxx, Catch a Rising Star. I've got singers, dancers, comedians, poets, bands, you name it, I got it. And you don't even have to leave your couch. And it's not the type of show where you boo people off stage or you vote people off and send them home brokenhearted. It's just hard-working entertainers working hard to entertain you. It's called Kenn Coxx, Catch a Rising Star, right here.
I'm Michael Caldwell.
What up? I'm Jaheim, and you're watching
Kenn Coxx now.
Kenn Coxx.
Kenny Coxx. Charge that to the game. Don't go, she's up in a rush.
Very bad, no bad, she gone. Every day she ever loved.
Only one rush. Charge that to the game.
But it's all good, baby.
My man Jaheim. Thursday night, Dallas, Texas. Sold out.
Sold out, didn't it?
Man, I can't. Do you know how hard it is to sell out a show in Dallas on a weeknight? It's hard to sell out on a weekend.
Yeah.
You sold out on a weeknight, Thursday night.
Well, the people know what they like, man.
People know what they like. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for tuning in to Kenn Coxx Now. Once again, my guest on the show is the smooth R&B singer, the one and only Jaheim. Welcome to the show, my brother.
Appreciate you, man.
Fantastic, man. I had a lot of questions that I wanted to ask you, things that, the typical things, how long you been in the business, when did you get started? But I sat out in the audience tonight and I watched your performance and I was totally blown away.
Wow.
Totally blown away. I seen you as an artist do things that I'd never seen before.
Is that right? I thought I was relaxed today.
My man, when you stepped off the stage and walked into the audience, I got nervous. I got nervous because I never seen that before. And the ladies in the audience, they respected you enough not to attack. They just wanted to touch you.
Yeah.
I never seen that before. What are you doing, man? I mean,
What are we doing? We're presenting to the world my 7th studio album, Struggle Love. And man, that's what it was. It's just taking it back to the roots. Ghetto Love is what started it.
yeah,
This album is pretty much summing up all those albums,
yeah.
but showing the growth. And we're talking about what's going on in today's time too.
Right.
So,
Well, I tell you, I interview a lot of entertainers that come in and out of the city. And a lot of the guys, they come in with soundtracks and they sing off the soundtrack. You came in with a full-piece band.
whew.
That's a lot of work, man. That's a lot of work. Where are you coming from? Where did you come from just before you got here to Dallas?
Well, actually, this is the first stop.
First stop, okay.
First stop. This
Okay.
year we performed in 2016. Right? This is the first stop, right? Absolutely.
Fantastic. Well, I got to tell you, for you to come into the city, I know you guys have been busy all day. For you to come in, to go out on stage and do an hour, what was it, like an hour performance or more?
I think it was supposed to be 50 minutes. I don't know how long we was out there for.
Man, I mean, for you to do the hour or more, and then to come off, I saw you perspiring, you were sweating, you went into your green room, and then you took the time to refresh yourself and come back and do the interview with me, and I appreciate you for doing that.
All right, man.
All right, Doc. All right. Tell me what you got planned. You guys working on anything for the future?
Julie's Dream Music Group. I just launched my own music entertainment.
Okay.
So I was kind of forced to do it, but I had it already and didn't even know that I had it.
Okay.
I established it in 2002.
Okay.
Realistically, 1999 sometime.
Okay.
But it came through existence in 2002. So I just been sitting on it, and I want to renew my deal with Atlantic Records.
Yeah. Okay, Atlantic.
And during that time, the budget didn't consist of what, you know, could have helped me in the reality form this project that we performed today.
Okay.
And so I felt reluctant to the deal, so I just went and did my own thing.
But it's like you said, you had it with you all along. You just hadn't recognized it, or you just hadn't spotted it.
That's the thing with everybody too. Like we all are blessed in many ways.
Yeah.
And sometimes we just can't see our blessing because
Yeah.
we're so used to being programmed.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
so
It's a lot to be said about being focused. If you focus, you know what you want to do, you know where you're going. Sometimes you don't take the time to see what's around you. A lot of times God is sending you different blessings, you know.
let me tell you, God was in the building tonight.
Oh,
The Most High Creator was in the building tonight.
yeah, yeah.
And I know He was
Yeah.
because I don't know what happened tonight.
I saw a piece that you did on Showtime at the Apollo. It was a gospel song, you know.
Oh man, I struggled that night.
Yeah, oh man.
I don't know where the power came from that night, but
Yeah.
you know what? I had to pray because I really almost lost it that show.
Yeah, oh, you did. You did.
I didn't even
fine.
know the words to that song. I learned that song in 2 days,
Right, okay.
and I had one chance to sing it on the gospel show, and I didn't think I could do it. I did it.
We'll take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back and talk about that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Kenn Coxx now. My guest in the studio, Jaheim.
I was watching the Daystar television program. The day that I was watching, the guest speaker was Bishop T.D. Jakes. He was encouraging the viewers to pledge $52 a month for 12 months to help keep Daystar programming on the air. And I began to think, if I was going to sow a seed into good fertile ground, Daystar would be the perfect place to start. So I made the pledge, I talked to the operator, and at the end the operator asked me if I wanted to make a prayer request, which surprised me because I only wanted to make a pledge. But in my mind I heard, let your prayer request be made known. And so I told the operator that I was a gospel artist, prayed that my business would be a success, that my product would sell all over the country, all over the world. So I decided to name my seed Business Success. I decided that I would implement and document many of the kingdom principles I've learned on seed, time, and harvest. God said be fruitful and multiply. So I multiplied my product by duplicating it. God said give and it shall be given to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. So I started performing free to sow it as a seed. And I started giving my product away. So I started passing out business cards. I printed up flyers and put them on people's cars. I invested in gospel magazines and ran ads in gospel newspapers. And since faith without works is dead being alone, I knew I had to invest in myself. I put a PayPal link on my website, creating a storehouse where God could bless me. And people all over the world could just log on and buy my product. And so I just want to say to Marcus and Joni Lamb, the entire Daystar family, thank you for being good ground to sow seed in. You've been a blessing to me. You've been a blessing to the entire body of Christ. Thank you so much. God bless you.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Jaheim, a lot of people, there are a lot of artists, a lot of entertainers out there who would love to be where you are. They have beautiful voices, they can sing, but it's more to being an entertainer than just having a great voice. You have a golden voice. But to have the charisma and to have the personality to walk out on stage, and the women just love you, man. I mean, I've never seen that many women in a concert. They usually come with their dates, but these women came by themselves. Man, one of my favorite songs that you do, you did it tonight, Find My Way Back.
Oh, yeah,
I love that song, man. what I saw you do tonight on stage, I've always liked your music, I bought your music, but tonight I became a fan.
All right, man.
Tonight I became a fan.
Appreciate you.
There are a lot of people out there who are inspired to be entertainers. They only see the glitz and the glamour, but they don't know the struggle.
Yeah.
They don't. You've never been broke. You've always been rich and wealthy. You live.
Well, it depends what you mean by broke. I mean, we all are rich with our thoughts, and when you use your mind, you're not blind anymore.
Yeah.
You could do so much. But when people are dumbed down and you're forced to live a life for everybody else, that's not true. You're not being true to yourself.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty much doing all that I want to do in this time right now, because tomorrow ain't promised. So he just became a fan.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all right.
Once again, I want to thank you for being on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the one and only Jaheim. Give it up for him, y'all.
Conversation, my eyes are seven with your mind. Don't pick me out, I'm gonna say. Ooh, Lord, that's gonna be whatever you can go. You about to get it to me. The worst that goes down is you tell me now this time around.
Baby, what you getting into? Lord, what you gave is all we need. Hey, girl, how you doing?
I've never seen nothing like you. Body that shape the show, baby, girl, I ain't even without you.